Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about the story of the English language and has changed a lot of through the centuries because of invasions, foreign culture, wars, trade, literature, and technology. The language developed in different periods, and each period added new vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. In this presentation, I will explain the most important event in the story of the English, including Old English, foreign influence, and Norman conquest, and re-establishment of English, and Middle English and Renaissance periods, and finally Modern English. Old English. The story of English began around the 15th century when Germany arrived in Britain. This tribe were the Angles, Saxons, and Jews. They came from part of the modern Germany and Denmark. Their language mixed together and formed Old English. Old English was very different from the English we speak today. The grammar was more complex, and many words are difficult for modern speakers to understand. For example, the famous epic poem Beowulf was written in Old English. During the period, people used many influences, meaning that words changed for depending on their function in a sentence. Word order was less important than it is today. Christianity also influenced the language. When Christian missionaries arrived in England around the 1597, they introduced many Latin words related to religion, education, and cultures. Words such as school, beaches, and angel came from Latin. Therefore, Old English was the foundation of the English language. Foreign influence. English was influenced by many foreign English throughout history. One important influence came from the Vikings during the 8th and 9th century. Scandinavians invaded from northwest demand attack and settled in English. Because of the contact, many Old Norse words enter English vocabulary. Some examples are sky, window, husband, snake, even common pronouns like they, them, and their come from the Old Norse. Another important foreign influence was Latin. Latin affected English through religion, science, education, and later through the Renaissance. Additionally, Greek contributed many words related to medicine, psychology, philosophy, and science. For example, words like biology, history, theater have a Greek origins. As a result, English became richer and more diverse because it borrowed words from many cultures. The Norman Conquest. One of the most important events in the history of the English was the Norman Conquest in 1066. William the Conqueror from nomads in France invaded English and became king. After the conquest, French became the language of the government, led and upper classes, while English continued to be spoken by common people. For about 300 years, England had a bilingual society. French strongly influenced in English vocabulary. Thousands of French words enter the language, especially in areas such as law, government, art, fashion, and food. For example, words like course, beauty, fashion, and beef came from French. This event changed English forever because it mixed German and French elements together. The re-establishment of English, although French was dominant after the Norman conquest, English slowly returned as the main language of England. During the 14th century, important social and political changes helped English regain, which increased English national identity. Another important event was Black Death. It reduced the pollution and changed social structures. As a result, English speakers, workers gained more importance in society. In 1362, English was used in Parliament again. Around the same time, English also returned to school and courts. One famous writer from this period was Geoffrey Chaucer. He wrote the Canterbury Tales in English, helping make the language more respected in literature. Consequently, English became the national language once again. Middle English period and Renaissance. The Middle English period developed between approximately 1100 and 1600. During this time, English grammar became simple. Many inflections disappeared, and sentencing structure became more similar to modern English. Pronunciation also changed greatly during the Great Vowel shift, which started near end of the Middle English period. Long vowel sound changed, making English pronunciation different from before. The Renaissance brought another important transformations. This cultural movement began in Europe and encouraged learning, science, art, and literature. Because scholars studied classical Greek and Latin texts, many new words entered English vocabulary, expanded rapidly in areas such as science, medicine, philosophy, and literature. Many expressions and words in English through his pen and poem. Printing technology also helped standardize English in 1476, William Cacton introduced the spelling and grammar. No, William Cacton introduced the printing process to England. This make book more available and help create more consistent spelling and grammar. Therefore, the Middle English and Renaissance period really shaped the development of English. Modern English. Modern English began around the 16th century and continue today. During this period, the readings empire expanded across the world, spreading English to many countries. Later, the influence of the United States through technology, music, movie, business, and the internet helped English become a global language. Thank you for watching this video. See you next class. Bye.